Shouldn't be too hard. This man just fell. Yeah, wait. Let's get to work so we can finish this up real quick. Ow. Okay, don't do that, guys. That's gonna hurt. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy GR86 again, and today we're gonna put some lowering springs on my brother's GR86. So I don't have a spring compressor tool, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do the fronts today. So I'm gonna lift the car up, put it on jacks. I'm gonna take the strut assemblies to work so they can take the springs out and then put these on. So I'm just gonna take like the whole assembly off for this video. And then the next video, I'll put back the strut mount, everything, and then also the rears. All right, so let's put this back in there. And then I'm gonna start by, yep, this one here. So we're gonna take the wheels off real quick. We're not taking them off, I'm just gonna loosen them up, put it on jacks, and then take the wheels off, and then start taking that strut assembly off. You know, my brother should really pay me for this. But they're working on wrapping my car, so if you guys haven't seen that video, go watch it. It should go up before this one, but if it doesn't, surprise, we're wrapping the type part. But let me grab my big, not my ratchet, but my breaker bar. Got a little toolbox, not too big. Got my breaker bar. Gonna start taking it off. We're loosening up the wheels, and then we'll lift it up. All right, so we got the car on jack stands. I got the wheels loosened up on both sides, so I'm just gonna take the wheels off real quick and start taking the struts out. But let me get this out the way. Let me open up the hood real quick. There we go. And then I'm just gonna take the, all right, so we got 3 bolts here. This one, that one, the 3 on the top. And then when I take this off, I'm pretty sure there's just like 2 big bolts I gotta take off on this side, and then it should be it. Shouldn't be too hard, maybe 20 minutes, you know, have this thing off. Let me start taking the wheels off real quick so we can get it going. All right, so we got the driver's side wheel out. We've got the passenger side front wheel out. And then as far as taking these off, just take this bolt off that connects to the strut. So this big bolt, this other big bolt, the bolt that connects to the, the nut that connects to the stabilizer link. So this out, and then this tab out, this one out, and then it'll just come out of place. So it shouldn't be too hard now. And then obviously the 3 in the top. So this one, and that one. And then we just pull out of place. So shouldn't be too hard. This man just fell. Yeah, wait. Let's get to work so we can finish this up real quick. All right, so I took one of the big bolts out for the strut. So that one's out. Just got this one left, but I forgot how to take these out. So I put this Allen key here so I can hold it in place. And then I'm gonna use one of these open-ended wrenches so I can get it out of there. Hold up, give me a minute here. I need both my hands. All right, so we got that link out. This was such a pain to get out, man. I swear, look at that rust. It's not even a lot, and it was such a pain to get out. So, but we disconnected our brake line, so we got that out the way. Gonna take this clip off. I think this is for the ABS sensor. We're gonna take this clip out real quick. Why is everything so hard to take off on these? I swear. Try to push it. This one's good. Let me try this one first. No, I need both my hands. Hold up. Just one. Ow. Okay, don't do that, guys. That's gonna hurt. Let me use the other one. All right, so we got the bottom portion done. We're just gonna take these 3 nuts off. I know I need a bigger one, but wait, pause. That's what she said. This is fine for right now. Gets the job done. So we're gonna take these 3 out. And pretty much it. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys some advice. So I'm gonna take off the link. So in this case, I can use an Allen key to kind of put it in the hole where the nut goes, and then that will stop that like, what is it, a stud from spinning. Because that's why I was struggling in the other side, because for some reason I was trying to use a pair of like not pliers, but what do you call them? I forgot what you call them, but they look like pliers. They locking pliers. Yeah, locking pliers. I put some locking pliers in the back, and I was trying to take it off, but it was still spinning. So I was like, you know what? Let me try something else. And then I was like, why didn't I just do this from the start? So use an Allen key, put it inside the stud, and then use your opening wrench, and then just take it off. And then that's pretty easy. Sometimes I'm slow, you know. That's just me. Either way, let me take this off real quick, and then I'll give you guys an update. All right, so I got a new hack. I'm just gonna use my battery, my power tool real quick. I think it'll be better and faster. Here, pull this real quick. Just grab it. All right, so we disconnected the ABS harness on. We got the brake line disconnected. Got the link disconnected. Now we're just gonna take these 2 big nuts out, and these 3 on the top, and then we're good. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. Nope, I can't. I gotta use both. Hold up, I'll be right back. All right, so we got them loose. Just gonna do it by hand real quick. And then they're arguing over there because of the wrap. But let's just finish this up real quick so we can take this out. There we go. That's one. Put that right there. Let's take the other one out. There we go. And just so you know, I'm already losing them up with my ratchet, so they're not gonna come out this easy. There we go. Put that down there. There you go. Put that on the floor. And then just so you guys know, this isn't that hard to take out. They go right here. You just put a pry tool behind it, get out the way. There's a little, I think it's a 12 right here. Just unscrew it. This line comes out. But that's done. I'm gonna use this. I know I gotta use another tool, but this will, no, I can't do it with one hand, man. This line is in the way. There we go. That's one up. Let me grab it. If not, I'm gonna forget it's there. And before I take the other one out, let me just put that right there. I'm gonna put a jack right here, or underneath the rotor. Or not a jack, I'm sorry. A jack stand. There we go. Ooh. So this is what I did on the other side too. So I just put the jack right underneath the rotor, right there, so it can hold it in place, so it doesn't fall down. Then let me take these out real quick. All right, let's just take that out. Grab it before it falls down inside. Put that on the floor. Other one out. And this last one. There we go. So now we got all that out. That is loose. I just gotta get this big bolt out the way and we're good. Let me start smacking it again with this. go. Oh, wheel. There we go. It's out. Oh, I thought it was gonna not fall like that, but we good. We got the other one out. Let's get that out the way. And then this is where you put the jack underneath it so it can hold it in place. And then we're done. We got both of these out. So now I'm just gonna take this one and the other one that I took out. I'm gonna take him over to the shop where I work at tomorrow. And then I'll just use the spring compression machine so I can take the springs out and then put the lowering springs on. And that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next video once I do install these back into place and do the rears. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. It's not too hard. It's just the car's not even that old and there's a lot of like rust, you know. So and if you want some advice, don't live in the Midwest where it snows and there's salt, because it's gonna happen. Either way, like I said, appreciate you guys. Any questions, let me know. This is my brother's Toyota GR86, and they're still working. My brother's still working on my Honda. Well, they're done with it. Look, I'll show you guys real quick. Sneak peek, sneak peek. Hey, looks dope. Looks dope. Actually, before the video ends, like I said, if you guys have any questions about how to take anything out of this car to install, I'm not a professional, so don't follow my advice 100%. I'm legit just not guessing, but I know what I'm doing. I'm just going as it goes, you know. And yeah, that's it. Again, I'm not a professional mechanic. I did work on cars before for some time, but I've never worked on a Subaru or Toyota, not a Subaru. But same thing. But any questions, I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I am not a professional again, so if something does break, don't blame me. Again, I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. And that's it. Bye.